With 1500 rupees, it's very difficult to, do a lot of stuff. So when my mother received the money order மாசம் வரும். அந்த 1500 ரூபாய் வச்சு ஒரு பாக்ஸ் இருக்கும். ஒரு பாக்ஸ்ல வந்து 200 ரூபாய் காய்கறிக்கு, 100 ரூபாய் திருப்பதி ட்ரிப்புக்கு, 100 ரூபாய் வந்து என்டர்டெயின்மெண்ட், 300 ரூபாய் வந்து பால்காரன் ஃபார் தி சர்வன்ட் மேட். ஒரு நயா பைசா பட்ஜெட் பண்ணி செலவு பண்றது. 1500 ரூபாயில 5 kids you can't get them educated. Very difficult. இன்னைக்கு வந்து நான் காசு முழுசா இங்கிலீஷ்ல பேசுறேன்னா only one reason. I got educated in a Christian missionary school called St. Bede's Anglican Higher Secondary School, Santhom, Chennai. And the church which used to fund the school funded my education. And I didn't have enough, my parents, they didn't have enough money to pay. The church funded my education. Illana I studied in some other corporation school. Probably my English shouldn't have been so good. But that's the truth. Subsidized education through the church, through the school. Church did its job, the school did its job of teaching me. But unfortunately, I was not one of those very studious boys. I wasted my education. Class la வந்து 60 பசங்க இருப்பாங்க. அதுல வந்து I will be about 35th rank, 35வது rank. ஏன்னா I would be just pass, 35 marks, just pass marks. I will be the last guy to be passed. Just அதுக்கு 36ல இருந்து எல்லாமே fail. முன்னாடி எல்லாம் எப்படி இருக்கும், ரேங்கிங் சிஸ்டம் போட்டு 1 to 60 ரேங்க் போட்டு they will stick out in the notice board in the class itself who has got what. இப்போலாம் A grade, B grade அந்த மாதிரி எல்லாம் இல்ல. They put the whole ranking system, they stick it in the notice board. ஆனா notice board போன உடனே everyone knows, so it becomes a huge problem. Plus I used to be very scared. I had a lot of self complex. Height வந்து 5 feet 5 inches தான், 5 அடி அவ்வளவுதான் height. So a lot of self complex. I'm not too tall, I'm not good looking, very complex in it. So while getting into the class, we had to stand the queue and get to the class. Height order, you had to stand the height order. Height order, among the first 10 kids and we sit standing. So as soon as I enter the class, I try to go and run at the back and sit in the back bench. Back bench is ரொம்ப safe. No one will get. And a teacher will call for that. Vijay, come here, sit in the front bench. Because back bench உட்கார்ந்தா board தெரியாது. Out of concern that I should learn, and a front bench is not a very good place to be sitting. The reason என்னன்னா front bench ல உட்கார பசங்க எல்லாமே டைசலாம் எல்லாம் நல்லா படிச்சு bookworms நல்லா படிக்கறாங்க. So they'll ask me, Vijay, what are you going to do? 10th standard, 12th standard, now the least ask, Vijay, என்ன பண்ண போறேன்னு. So I will ask, நீ என்ன பண்ண போற? Front bench பசங்க நல்லா படிக்கறாங்க, பசங்க எல்லாம் first rank, second rank, third rank holders. இல்ல I'm going to study and go to IIT, I'm going to become an engineer, I'm going to become a doctor. அவங்க கேட்பாங்க, விஜய் நீ என்ன பண்ண போற? போர்ட்ல வந்து மார்க்ஸ் போர்ட்ல ரேங்க்ஸ் போர்ட்லனா போய் சொல்லி போயிடலாம், யாருமே தெரியாது. ஆனா போர்ட்ல போட்டாங்க ஒன்றும் சொல்ல முடியாது. So I should tell them, இல்ல I'm going to be a businessman. என் ஃபேமிலில யாருமே பிசினஸே பண்ணதில்லை, பிசினஸ் பத்தி ஒண்ணுமே தெரியாது. ஆனா as a boy, அது சின்ன பையன் இருக்கும்போது I thought businessனா படிப்பெல்லாம் ஒன்றும் தேவையில்லை, சும்மா அப்படியே போயிட்டு பிசினஸ் பண்ணிக்கலாம். ஆனா இப்போ எனக்கு புரியுது. A passionate heart with an able mind that's trained is a deadly combination. So you guys are getting yourself educated in the right institute, and that is what is actually going to take you forward. I feel had I got educated well, I had actually given my time to education, I would have done much better in life. How else should you expect? Okay, we have many examples in it. How well he is doing. We look at Vijay Kapoor. He was 9th pass or 10th pass. He used to work as a petrol bunk operator in the petrol bunk. He created the Reliance Empire. Correct? Vijay Kapoor. Our sound was 60,000 crore company. We can't even imagine what he created. Fabulous. He was not educated. Now he should tell his sons, Mukesh and Anil, now educate all of my, made 60,000 crores. You guys don't go from 10th standards and come and work with me. But what did he do? He sent them to the best institutes in the world to get them educated. Because he realized, probably, had I been educated well enough, I would have not done 60,000 crores, but I probably would have done more than 100,000 crores. I would have done much better. Why I am telling you, it's not a question of money. All of us are good human beings. Correct? You've got a beautiful heart. When you walk on the street and you look at the little child, that nose blowing, you look at the child running to the mother and hugging, you feel something beautiful about you. You look at your party, wrinkled, completely wrinkled party. Teeth is missing, she will smile bokeh. She will smile, can I be a You want to go give party dance. That's beautiful you. As beautiful people, we need to live long and we need to do a lot of good to this world. The only way money in the hands of good human beings will create a beautiful and a much better world. Money in the hands of good human beings will create a better world. Because what do you do? What does anyone does when he becomes a billionaire? What happens when your Microsoft chairman, what's his name? Bill Gates. What happens when he reaches a threshold beyond which he doesn't know what to do with the money? He creates a lot of charitable organization to do a lot of good to the world. Money in the hands of Mother Teresa means a few more million people get food to eat. But the same money in the hands of Al-Qaeda, in the hands of probably Osama bin Laden, what do? They destroy the existing world. The only way you can make this world a better place is that good people like you sitting out here should become super rich. And all the bad people should become poor. What they do? They go to the family of that poor castle. They go to the family and say, I'll get 2 lakh rupees to you. You come do suicide bombing. He's not coming and doing it for some cost. He's doing it because he doesn't have the money. Can we understand what are responsibilities that we need to get rich, because beyond a certain point of time, money, India is one country where little money can do a lot of good to a lot of world. With 500 rupees you can educate a child. That's all it takes to educate a child in India. Money can do very little to you, because beyond a certain point of time I can buy 1 house, I can buy 2 houses, I can buy a car, I can buy this. But beyond that, I can't do anything with the money. You again give back to the world. You create institutes like these. Why was this institution correct? I am a product of that. I studied in an institution that created me because someone else funded my education. Money has non-stop and unlimited positive possibilities. But most of the time we have a negativity in our mind. Our mind is middle class. Money, you should be a super rich person. You should become a billionaire, because through you a lot of good can happen. So this is one thing I want you to get very, very deep into you. So I used to be sitting in the front bench and my friends will ask me, Vijay, what do you do? I should tell them I want to become a businessman. Business, but I never understood one truth of life. What you think is what you become. The type of thoughts you hold in your mind is a type of life that you will ultimately experience. Go to any farmer and ask him, how his crops are going good? He said the seeds were good. The quality of the produce is directly proportionate to the quality of your seeds. If your seeds are good, you will always get a good harvest. So what are the type of thoughts you are holding in your mind? Are you having dalidra thoughts, small thoughts, or are you having empowering thoughts that will create you? At any point of time, you should always think the best, because thinking like there's no cost. You don't need anything for thinking. So why don't you think big thoughts? Why don't you think big dreams? I'll tell you a small story, because I know all of us love story. It seems 2 fishermen went out into the sea to do fishing. One was an experienced fisherman, another one was an inexperienced fisherman. The inexperienced fisherman, whenever he caught a large fish, a big fish, will always throw the fish back into the water. Whereas the experienced fisherman, whenever he caught a large fish, he'll put it into the ice box to keep it fresh. The experienced fisherman throughout the day watched this inexperienced fisherman throw back all the big fishes back into the water. At the end of the day, he couldn't take it. When they reached back, he asked, why are you throwing back all the big fishes into the water? You know what the inexperienced fisherman told him? Even I would like to keep the big fishes, but what can I do? I have only a small frying pan. He told the samayal pandrathu chinna frying pan, and what will I do with the big fish? That's why I'm throwing all the big fishes back. Like that, most of us are rejecting ourselves. We're rejecting the big ideas. the big plans, the big thought process, thinking that I am not capable of it. I am not capable of doing it. We are rejecting ourselves. We don't think. Why are we throwing away all these big ideas? Why are we not upgrading ourselves? Today, probably with the current scenario, I may not have the capability to do it. But just because I don't have the capability today to do it doesn't mean I will never develop. I can always improve my competence. Competence improvement, nothing has to be done. We just need to improve competence. I'll tell you the reason also. There's a difference between animals and human beings. Among all the creations, man alone is created very different from all the other creations. All other creations are born to a nature. They live within the nature and die to the nature. Man alone can transcend his very nature. What do I mean by that? Or naikutti pathina, all the growth and the learning that the naikutti has to do is only till it reaches the physical maturity of 2 years. Till 2 years, whatever the dog can learn, how to hunt, how to have the food, how to bark, how to take care, how to fight, all the competence that the dog has learned, within 2 years it has to learn. Beyond 2 years, the dog has no capability to change. Tomorrow, if the dog observes a lion walking out there and seeing the lion hunt, the dog cannot decide, lion is hunting very well, let me go and chase and also hunt like a lion. It cannot do that. It sees a deer grazing grass. It cannot go start grazing grass. It cannot. What it is born to a nature, that is the only nature that the animals can live within. But human beings are not like that. We have been given a God-given faculty. We can be born to any nature. We could have been born to any geography. Whether it's India, whether it's China, whether it is Africa, whether it is United States, or if we come this side, whether it is Japan or probably Australia, it does not matter. You can decide where you want to live in life. You can decide, I was born in a very poor family. I did not get the type of opportunities that I think I deserve. But I think I'll upgrade myself. I will go to a premium institute like this. I will learn, I will educate myself and use this education to actually come up in life. You can transcend the very place from where you came, and that is a God-given opportunity that no other animal has. Only human beings can do it. So I used to be in the front bench out there, sitting out there and telling this to everyone that I am going to do this. A very ordinary life. 35th rank. Even teachers didn't know I existed. I was like one of the bench madri in that class lab. I was not a bad student. Bad student when you do some pranks, I can become outstanding student because I can go stand outside. Or they take me to the principal, Zakara principal, we used to have a game. Adla one mark panna. Chumma, pow. Used to just be sitting on the bench out there. Neither the teachers knew I existed, neither the students knew I existed. Chumma, went through it. And education system is such that board exam munadi 3 maasam alla padichu vaandi eduthinga enna you get good marks. I also vaandi eduthu 5, 10th and 12th, passed and went. Again I went and joined a Christian missionary college called Loyola College. Church again funded my college education. I did my evening college out there, Bachelor of Commerce. Again life went through. Throughout my life I have not been on the dais for anything at all. Never won an award and now nothing at all. Only one award I won during my school days. That was for fancy dress competitions. Again went through college, just the same routine, passed out of college. I was 20 years when I passed out of college. My life was pressed with failure. Absolutely nothing to speak at all for the first 20 years of my life. When you press a spring to the maximum and you release it, what happens? Bounces back. Till 20 years of my life, I was absolutely insignificant. Not done anything in life and never been on the dais for anything, just existing. In fact, I used to hate myself. Used to hate myself to the extent when my sister got married. I was still in school when sister got married, and my father decided, I think we should all wear suits. So he took me to the tailor, made me wear a suit. I felt very good about myself. Appa, ella nalla irukku. Idu mala mattum seriyillappa. Idu vetti vera edavadhu paste potukalama. That much. I don't understand where we get this inferiority complex from. That was my inferiority complex. I was very short, I'm not very good looking. I don't know why we get this inferiority complex. You look at the mirror, you don't like ourselves. We think we are very romba karpa irken, illa na romba gunda irken, illa kannadi butti, illa sottya irke. All these complexes that we get, I don't know for what. I want to tell you what really counts. Don't you think I look handsome? How many of you think I look handsome? Raise your hands up. I want to see. I think I look very handsome. What about me changed? The same kid out there who said, I don't like myself, I want to chop myself, I don't like these 5 foot 5 inches. What about me changed? Something deep within me changed. Nothing outside of me had to change. Something deep within me changed. I want to tell you, even if nobody likes you, you need to learn to like yourself, because only when you start liking yourself, others will learn to like you. Even if nobody loves you, you need to love yourself, because only you love yourself, others will love you. That is the secret. We expect everyone else to love us, but we are not able to love ourselves. Can we start looking at ourselves with little love? Can we love ourselves? Whatever we are. Gunda irukma paravailla, karpakam paravailla, kulumarkam paravailla, kannadi irukka paravailla, valu thalaya paravailla. Does not matter. Sex is, everything is only skin deep. What really matters beyond the skin is who you are within, the beautiful heart within, and that is what we are celebrating today. So I want you to realize, yes, it's very important that you look good. It's not that just because I told from tomorrow onwards wear my rubber chappal. You have to look good, you need to dress well, whatever is God given, you need to take care of it. You have to have responsibility towards yourself. Yeah? So went through school, went through this, 20 years of failure, absolutely failure. Now today we are standing out here and celebrating the person who actually achieved phenomenal thing. He decided that he wanted to go out and not live an ordinary life. Yes, he was a teacher, which is a very noble profession. But beyond that, he thought he wanted to be an entrepreneur and contribute. Now I want to discuss with you the success secrets. Why is it that few people go out there and become successful and many of us fail? What is it that makes people successful? What are these success secrets? Why is it? I told you, I tell my son, you're born for greatness. I'm telling you all of you are born for greatness. Do you believe me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
If everyone can become great, then what's great about greatness? Ellaru super aita, what's super about super? Not everyone can become great, but I want you to believe that you can become great. I think that's the difference. Not everyone can become great, but you need to believe that you can become great, and that belief in yourself is what is going to take you to greatness. There was a research done on 500 of the most successful people in the world. And these 500 most successful people were people from different walks of life, representing different aspects, including Jesus Christ, Prophet Muhammad, Pele from sports, from your industry, Ford, Henry Ford. The best 500 people who have ever walked the planet, they did the research to find out, is there something common among all these 500 people that has made them successful? What is it that is there? They found out at the end of the whole research that yes, all these people had their own individual genius. They had their own individual, but there was something common about them. And that common thing is what I'm going to discuss. And if you're able to self-introspect, the reason why I'm going to discuss this is probably a lot of you already have many of those qualities. But having those qualities is not enough. Can we improve on it? Can we actually make it our swadharma? Can we actually become what we're capable of becoming? Is what I want you to understand. Can we reflect on it on a continuous basis, on a daily basis, to reflect how are we as compared to these qualities? And the first quality that they found among all of them was passion for excellence. No matter what they did, they always believed they had to be the best. It seems a sculptor was sculpting the final strands of hair in a statue. 30 feet down, standing down, the king looked at the sculptor still sculpting the final strands of hair and asked him, why are you doing that? The statue is already looking so magnificent. Come down, it does not matter. So the sculptor said, no, I need to do it because I need to complete my work. So the king yelled from the bottom. Anywhere from 30 feet below, no one can see those strands of hair. Why are you even bothering? For which the sculptor told him, I will know. But I will know that I have not done justice to what I am capable of doing. And if I do any work, it has to be the best. And that is what we call as passion for excellence. It's not about doing it. It's not about doing something for someone else, but it is doing something for yourself. When you do it, is there passion in what you do? Can you be the very best in what you do? We are all given, if there's one resource in our life which has absolutely no partiality. We can say he's born in a rich family, he's gifted, he's got parents, he's gifted, he's got this, he's gifted. But if there's one resource in life that there's absolutely no partiality, that one resource is called time. Right from the principal of the college to the student, right to the Prime Minister to every citizen of the country, right from the speaker to all of you sitting out here, right from the super successful to the super failure, right from the billionaire to the beggar on the road. Everybody has the same 24 hours in our life. One knows how to take care of his time and what to do with his time, and hence he becomes a super success. The other doesn't know how to take care of his time, and hence he becomes a